Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna jump into today's video. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna be giving y'all little tips on YouTube, like how I started or how to start, and just basic things y'all need to know, like basic knowledge and stuff like that. So I do have my iPad here. I'm gonna be giving y'all some little pointers. And please, before this video starts, please don't even mind this damn alarm. I have to change the batteries and I keep forgetting, so don't even mind it. But I'm gonna go into my notes because I took a couple notes. I have 11 steps here for y'all. I have to get comfortable. Y'all do what y'all want to do with it, you feel me? Alright, so how to start and grow a YouTube channel in 2024. So the first thing I would suggest is, I have to keep looking down because I have to give y'all the right stuff that I wrote, like the correct things that I wrote. So first you want to watch YouTube. So what I mean by that is, like, do your research. Watch YouTube. Try to figure out what niche you want your channel to be about. Like, for example, makeup. If you want to do makeup, make sure that's your niche. Like, basically, all your videos is makeup. If it wants to be vlogging, let it be that. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, also you could watch other YouTubers. Like, you could also watch other YouTubers that's just starting out on YouTube and try to see what they're doing in their videos. Like, don't copy, but at the same time, take notes on how they're filming, what they're using, how they're editing, stuff like that. Like, little stuff like that. You could also search up how to get started, like things like that. You could just, basically what you want to know, just type it in on YouTube and they should have a lot of videos on that and things like that. Also, you want to do, that's all in the first thing that you want to do. Also, like, find your interests. Like, what is it that you like, or that falls into niche. Like, what is it that you like? What is it that you want to post about? Things like that on your channel. Second thing, equipment. I know a lot of people think that they have to have a freaking beautiful camera to start YouTube. You don't. All you need is what you have already, and that is your iPhone, your phone, whatever. Now, if you already have a camera, okay, that's fine. But don't think just because you're new to YouTube or a small YouTuber or whatever that you have to start off by getting these expensive cameras and things like that. Like, you could do it, you could do a bootleg, like, you feel me? Like, like, you could get a little fake backdrop. You don't even need a backdrop, to be honest. But if I was just starting YouTube, this is how I would do it. Like, I would just find any type of cute little, even a curtain, bro. Like, put a little nice curtain behind you to cover the whole wall. Like, right now it's looking a mess back here, don't even go on to that. But yeah, like, I would get like a nice curtain or something, or just like a plain black one or a plain pink one, whatever it is. You can even get one on Amazon, but for cheap. So I would just throw that behind me and just I set up my phone on a little tripod or whatever. If you have one, you could set it up. I have one of these. For example, I have a ring light right here. So right here, I could connect this. If I didn't have a camera and I only had my phone to start off with, you could just screw this onto your ring light, because mine come with the little screw thing. So I could screw my camera on there or this. But if you have one of those, you could screw this on and put your phone in it and just face it sideways and just record yourself. Like, it's so many ways you could just finesse. You could finesse it. There's a lot of things that I did to finesse to make my backgrounds look good or whatever. So I would suggest that, like, just start off with what you have already, your iPhone, whatever. If you have a camera, cool. Yeah, don't think you gotta go all out, like, once you start YouTube. If you got the funds for it and you want to go all out, then you can. Just do research on what you need, basically. Third thing, you have to download the app. So, for example, YouTube, you should already have YouTube in your phone, your iPad, your laptop, whatever it is that you're going to use to edit on. You can use Canva to edit, but Canva you gotta pay for. Like, I would rather use free apps, especially if I'm just now starting. You have to pay for certain elements to use that you want to use on there. You have to pay for certain ones. So I would say go for a free app first. Honestly, I started off with iMovie, but I do not suggest iMovie. It's trash. Like, if I would have known, like, now that I know how these apps work now, like the apps I use now, I would have never used iMovie. Like, it's just garbage. Like, I'm sorry. But I mean, if you want to start off with that just to get the feel of editing and stuff like that, you can use iMovie. But I personally wouldn't suggest it. Even though I used it when I first started, I just wouldn't suggest it because it doesn't have many options and stuff like that. But anyways, you could download Canva, iMovie. Also download YouTube Studio. So if you don't know how it looks, I'm gonna show you how it looks. Boom, right here. You wanna have these two apps, all right? So basically what YouTube Studio is, it shows you your analytics, like your views, you could put your thumbnails there. Yeah, your thumbnails, stuff like that. Let me click into it. It just shows you, like, how your channel is doing, basically, if that makes sense. Your dashboard is going to show your subscriber count, whatever, if you already started. The content is going to show your content. Analytics is going to show like your views, if it's going up and down, stuff like that, your comments. And then earn is when you start earning. We're not going to talk about that right now because we just starting. Remember, we just starting. So any editing app that you like or software for your laptop or anything like that, just download whatever you feel like you want to edit on. Whatever editing app you like. I would suggest CapCut, but I have the pro version. So some people have it, some people don't, whatever. Like if you could get it, I would suggest the pro version because it has more like editing effects, more text fonts. Like it just has pro is always better, to be honest. So just keep that in mind. Fourth thing, you want to build your channel. So what I mean by that is, so for example, when you go into YouTube and you go on your page, on your wall, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Your banner, profile picture, and then when you click the pencil to edit, you want to make sure you have a bio, your channel link, description, like basically describing what your channel is going to be about and things like that. So that's what you want to put, that's what you want to do for your channel too, because that makes your channel better too. Like it makes people want to subscribe or click and stuff like that. Also, you want to create, so you want to do the thumbnail, you want to do the background, you want to do the profile picture, you want to do the banner, which I do those. So if you need a banner and an intro and an outro, just book me, just DM me on Instagram and I got you. Of course I'm charging, but yeah. So yeah, you want to create an intro and an outro, which I do those. So yeah, get at me. But yeah, you want to make your channel look presentable. Like you want people to click in it. You don't want it to look empty. Because if it look empty, they're gonna look like, I'm not interested, you feel me? The fifth thing you want to do is social medias and links. So what I mean by that is, let's say you see how I'm talking to y'all right now, and I have my little social media link right here. Not the link, but I have my social media name. Stuff like that, you want to be adding it in and out of your video, or you could just add it throughout the whole video. That way people know where to find you, like on social media and stuff like that. And it makes the video look better, like it just looks more professional, I don't know. But you want to add those. You also want to add it to your description box when you do upload the video to private. You always want to upload private first. That's another thing I want to mention. Because a lot of people don't mention that. They just be like, oh, do this, do that, and upload. No. You always want to upload private so that way you can fix anything that you need to fix. Such as your thumbnail, your title, your description box. Just like I'm talking about right now. So you want to add your social media links in your description box as well. That also helps. I also heard that, I don't really know what they mean by that, but I also heard that when you fill up your description box is better. I don't know why, but that's what I heard. I fill it up anyways, but I don't know the real reason they want you to, but that's what I heard. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And then my social media links, and then my sub goal, my age, where I'm from, my birthday, stuff like that. You don't have to put that if you don't want to, but that's what I put on mine. Create your video, your first video, whatever you want to talk about. But first, before you even do any of that recording and stuff, figure out what you want to post about. What interests you more? What do you really want to talk about on your channel? What do you want to do on your channel? Your niche. So make sure you have your niche down packed. And all right, so me, I don't have a niche. Like I mainly do vlogging, but at the same time I do mad different stuff on my channel. So I don't have a specific niche. And I feel like, me personally, my opinion, I feel like having a niche limits you. But I'm not trying to discourage nobody. But for me personally, I wouldn't pick a niche because everybody is different. There's a lot of different people tuning into your channel. So a lot of different people like seeing a lot of different things. So I feel like that's why not having a niche is a little better, because you get to provide different things. And people will be interested in it, especially if they mess with you, if they like your personality and stuff like that. Then they're gonna rock with you, you feel me? So I feel like that's why not having a niche is a little better. But that's just me. If you want a niche, niches are good too, but I'm just saying for me personally. But if you want a niche, then go ahead and do a niche. Yeah, so create your video. So when you figure all that out, if you want to do a niche or not, you just start posting whatever you're gonna post. I would say don't be hesitant. Just post, because that's where a lot of people go wrong. They be real hesitant and they won't post because they're scared. Maybe they're not gonna get views, or they're scared people's gonna judge them, stuff like that. And me, I don't know why I never really started like when I wanted to. Like when I first wanted to do YouTube, I don't know why I didn't start ASAP. But then this one day I just woke up with courage and I'm like, let me just start off with a little makeup routine. I think I did like a eyeshadow look or something like that. I'm gonna pop a screenshot right here so y'all could look at it. But that was my first YouTube video, and hopefully it's not privated now. That was my first video, and I don't know why it took so long to post, to be honest. But one day I just woke up and I'm like, nah, let me post something and see if it jump off or whatever. It didn't jump off, but you can't have that mindset already, like, oh, this video is gonna jump once I upload it. You can't have that mindset, because then if it don't jump, it's gonna discourage you. So don't have that mindset. Just post and be consistent. That's number one too. Be consistent. Like, it don't matter if your first video got 10 views and 4 likes. It don't matter. Just post and keep posting. I would say for me, as a starter, I will post like a week. I will post at least twice a week, even if I'm just starting. Because the more you post, the more YouTube pushes out your videos. So you want to keep that in mind too. Sometimes I post like 3 times a day, or sometimes I'll post like 4 times out of the week. It just depends how I'm feeling and what I got recorded so far. So yeah, you want to create your video when you got all that down packed. So whatever you are talking about in your video, you want to make sure your thumbnail matches the video, like what the video is going to be about. So if you don't know what a thumbnail is the profile picture of what your video is. Profile picture of your video. That's what you click on. Yeah, so whatever your video is about, let's say your video is about, it's a fall vlog. You want to take pictures of, let's say you went pumpkin picking. You want to take a picture of the pumpkins. Let's say you got a pumpkin spice latte that same day in that same vlog. You take a picture of your latte. Like little cute pictures here and there throughout the video, because you know you're going to use those pictures for a thumbnail. When you create your video, make sure you're taking pictures. You can even watch at the end. Like me, sometimes when I forget, because I forget a lot to take pictures. So when I forget to take pictures, I just wait to the end, like I'm watching my video over, like as I'm editing, and I'll take a screenshot of a clip that look cute to me, or I look nice in, or whatever the video has to do with. I'll take a picture of that and then use it as my thumbnail. So you could do that too. Next thing you want to do, edit video. That's what I was just talking about. I would say don't rush though. Like, learn as you go. Don't rush and think just because, like, don't try to compare yourself, basically, because that's where a lot of people go wrong too. They try to compare themselves. Don't ever compare yourself to no other YouTuber ever in life. Don't compare yourself to nobody, period. And don't compare y'all views either. Like, just do you. At the end of the day, just do you, and don't worry about everything else. Will fall in line when it's supposed to. So don't pay no mind to none of that other stuff, because it's gonna discourage you. So I would say that. So yeah, like I said, you can download CapCut. That's a good editing app. Vita, a lot of people use that. VLLO. It's a lot of different apps out there. So just do your research on what apps you like better, and you go from there. So yeah, don't rush the process. You will learn, because at first I didn't know how to use CapCut, but then I learned. So it comes eventually. It comes naturally. So just let it come, and let things flow, and you'll get better. Also, I would say this is more for advanced and not just starting out. But me, at least the first 3 minutes of your video, make sure you're editing constantly. Like, you're constantly putting effects in there, or throwing words in there, or sound effects, things like that, because that keeps the person's attention. Like, whoever's watching you, that keeps their attention. So you want to make sure you do that in all of your videos, especially in the beginning. Like, you don't have to OD with it and put mad stuff, but just make it cute. Like, make it how you want. Create an appealing thumbnail. So with the thumbnails, you want to make sure it's clear, like real visible, that you can see, because some thumbnails are blurry and you're not gonna get clicks. People's not gonna click in that if the thumbnail's looking crazy. So you want to make sure it's a clear, nice, appealing thumbnail with words on it. A lot of people do use words, and then some people, I feel like the bigger YouTubers don't use words like that no more. So I don't know, they starting to get lazy with their work. But I would say use words on your thumbnail so people can know also, even though it's already in the title, but I would still put it in the thumbnail anyways. That's what I do. The next one is upload and promote. So when you upload your video, you want to make sure you promote it on different social medias like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, stuff like that, Facebook, whatever you have. You want to promote your video so that way people could start tuning in and sharing it. Everybody's not going to share, because there are haters out here, so you have to think about that too. Next topic is haters. make sure you don't pay no mind to that, because you are gonna get negative comments on your videos. I was getting that in the beginning, now I don't, but I used to get it in the beginning, but I really didn't care for it, because I know what comes with that. Like, I know what comes with YouTube, especially if you want to be an influencer or famous or whatever it is that you want to do. You're gonna get negative comments, like, no matter what. There's always a weirdo out there, so just try not to pay no mind, and if you see it quick, just delete it. Just delete the comment or just block them. Whatever you want to do, just do that, because you're always gonna get that. Just don't pay it no mind. You can't let it get to you, because if you don't have tough skin, then you can't do YouTube, because that's what comes with it. Like, next one, do not let low views discourage you. So I was already saying that. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. And if one of your videos didn't make it to a certain number this week, it is what it is. Keep it going, because people's gonna constantly watch anyways. It just takes long sometimes. So new viewers that come to your channel, they're gonna bump into that video someday. So it's like, just don't pay no mind. Don't let it discourage you. Don't let it bother you. I've been there where I was letting it like get to me, and I'm like, I'm done with YouTube. Like, and to this day, I still get like little moods where I be like, I don't even want to do YouTube no more. But one day it's gonna pay off, especially if you're consistent. But because you're consistent, it is gonna pay off one day. You just gotta wait. You just don't know when it's gonna happen. But you never know. One of your videos could jump and you have 1 million subscribers. Nah, I'm beasting, but you really have thousands of subscribers off of one video. Like, so you just have to have faith and just do you. Like I said, let it flow organically. Gain your followers organically as well. Don't go buying no subscribers and none of that, because people really be doing that. Yeah, I would just say don't pay no mind, and don't have that mindset of going into it with, oh, I'm doing it for the money only, because then you're not gonna get nowhere. You feel me? So yeah. Me personally, I do YouTube for both. I'm not even gonna front, like, cause you can gain money from it, and because I love it. So it's like, I'm doing it for both. And last but not least, add character stamps to your videos if eligible. So what I mean by that is, I just started putting stamps in my videos because alright, so for example, right here, hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. So you see, right, tap the video, and you see right here, you see how it's showing the different topics I'm talking about. Boom. Now, I'm not sure if you can do it as a starting YouTuber. I'm not sure about that. You can check, but yeah, I always wanted to do this in my videos, and I never knew how. But my friend Maritza told me. She told me how to do it like 2 days ago. I feel like that helps too. It helps the viewers know what you're talking about or what you're about to talk about next. Like, for example, if they don't want to hear about this topic, and you talking about, let's say you're talking about 5 different topics in that one video, and they don't want to hear about this topic, you can put stamps to where they know where you're talking about a certain topic that they do want to hear about, and they'll click to that, if I'm making sense. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. So by doing that, you just want to put that in your description box with the numbers. So as I'm editing, I count like where that topic is starting from, like from what number it's starting from. And you just layer it this way. You want to stagger it on top of each other. So that's how you get it. And if your YouTube, I mean, this is only if you have a strike on YouTube, but I had a strike on YouTube, but I was still able to do it. And one of my old videos did it by itself. I don't know how, but if you do have a strike on YouTube, it's not gonna let you do it. I don't know why. That's just how YouTube is. So yeah, guys, I know this video is kind of long, but I'm trying to help you out real quick. Even though I'm still progressing too. Like, I'm not gonna act like I'm up there, because I'm not. But I'm just trying to help y'all, because these are things that I didn't know in the beginning. So I'd rather y'all know that now if you're starting off. Do you feel me? So yeah, that's everything that I had to talk about. Yeah, and I say eligible because I don't know if a new YouTuber can do it, but you can still check. It's up to you. I already told you how to do it, so. Yeah, guys, this will be the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I helped somebody out there with something, you know. And in this video, I'm gonna put stamps too as well, so it'll help you guys, you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else y'all want to see. And until next time.